Hello everyone. Come see my trip to Clarendon, part 1. So, I have been to all 14 parishes in Jamaica and I love every part of this island I call home. But I have never really explored Clarendon. Like I have Portland, St. Anne, St. Mary, Westmoreland, etc. So I decided to go see what Clarendon has to offer. My first stop was kinda Salt River. And I said kinda because although I stopped and went over there, I left shortly because it was so crowded and I couldn't even see the water because people were everywhere. But if you don't mind the crowded places, you can visit, but it was not the place for me. Also, it may depend on the day or time that you visit as well. The plan was really to go to Salt River, then go get something to eat at Murray's, but change of plans. Yeah. So let's go see what Portland Cottage in Clarendon is like. I went on a journey to Jackson Bay Beach. No, a little piece of advice. Please go on your adventures with actual adventurous people because I almost didn't get to go because my travel buddy was scared to the point of screaming because apparently the road was too bad and we were headed in the middle of nowhere. Boring. The road was bad. Yeah, it was bad. It was weird and all of that, but it was so cool also, And normally for me, the bad roads, from my experiences, always lead to something good. A surprise at the end of the road. I ignored the please turn back and, oh, I am not going out with you again. You are too adventurous for me. Ha ha ha. We took a wrong turn, by the way, but then realized it was the other side. But wow, I just have to say, wow, what a hidden beauty when I finally arrived. It was not crowded. There were only a few people. Appeared to be a family, and they were just relaxing, cooking on the beach, and enjoying themselves. So for me, I went for a long walk, and I just enjoyed the sea, the sand, um, the sky, and everything else nature had to offer. I picked up rocks and shells, and I sat and I meditated, and I just enjoyed myself. But it was really an interesting experience, just going out, seeing what different parishes has to offer. Clarendon is like when I talk about Clarendon, even persons who are from Clarendon are like, "Oh, Clarendon has nothing to offer. Oh, there are no beaches in Clarendon." I like there are beaches everywhere in Jamaica. It's an island. We're surrounded by the Caribbean Sea, so there are beaches everywhere, even in the parishes like Clarendon and other parishes, inward parishes that people would figure, oh well, there are no parishes. They're not on the North Coast, so there's nothing there. Um, this was good. It's a pretty long beach, so I was able to go for a very long walk. I just really enjoyed the place, the peace and quiet, and I'm happy that I'm able to share this experience with you guys um, about Clarendon, and I hope people, open up their minds and hearts about going to different places in Jamaica and enjoying our island. Even the persons from Clarendon, go visit Jackson Bay Beach. If you don't want to be where everybody else is, just go enjoy yourself. Go for a walk, enjoy nature. Meditate, whatever you have to do. Go with your friends, go with your family. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was amazing. Right. So after spending over an hour, we went to get food at this restaurant in Clarendon called The Yard. Right. So it was a long journey back because The Yard is over on the other side of Clarendon, and we're coming all the way from Jackson Bay. But yeah, I spent like over an hour, probably 2 hours, or a little bit more on the beach, and then after that we headed over to the yard. Well, here we are at the yard. Um, I think it is a nice restaurant with a nice ambiance, a nice staff, good food, and all of that. It's also very big, meaning there's a big space downstairs, upstairs, and there's another side as well. There is an area that you can take pictures with a nice looking backdrop. The place is just it's really big. I mean, I guess that's why they call it the yard, because there's it's like a big yard space. And although there are different sections, it's like this one big yard. Um, but it was a pretty cool experience. It was there were there were a good amount of people, but because the place is so big, it didn't even feel crowded. The drinks was good, the cocktails they're good there, the food was great. I enjoyed my meal. I enjoyed the music, just being there, relaxing, singing, having a lot of fun and all of that. Yeah, took pictures, and I had a great time. So this is the end of my Clarendon trip part 1, guys. See you in part 2. Au revoir.